mysteriously in all this white, and you are watching me on Miss B's Academy. And today is the 26th. Tomorrow is payday, just got paid. Friday night. Y'all know that song? Y'all don't know it? That's the song, man. That is like the song. Okay. Especially when you get paid and it's on Friday. Okay. Child, that is it. That's the song, darling. Just got paid. I have to be so grateful and thankful to my 59 subscribers. I have 59 subscribers. And I know that y'all like, girl, that's a little number. But you know what? Despise not the day of small beginnings. So, the sun is bright as a mug outside. And it's about 39 degrees Celsius, but it feels a lot hotter because our cars have been sitting in the sun with no shade and no coverage. You know, some schools, they have those like canopy things where you can put your car up under and it kind of is not as hot. But child, not in my school. My school is so small, you need to go to the next town just to change your thought. I'm surprised we have meetings and people are asking for ideas. And it's like, really? I gotta drive in the car and go somewhere else just to get an idea, okay? Chill. So I want to thank all of my 59 subscribers for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and the watch times, guys. Please get the watch times up for me. I really appreciate it because this teaching stuff is not gonna last. I can't be doing this all my life. All my life. Yeah. Moving up and moving out, moving on up, moving on now. As you can see, I'm singing, so you know I'm happy despite the circumstances. Let's talk about the circumstances, okay? But before we get into that, I teach, but I am certainly not a teacher. I instructed, I am certainly not an instructor. I profess, but I'm certainly not a professor. In this season, I am being very careful with my I am statements because I am present, which is the root chakra. I feel present. It's just I think that's the solar plex chakra. Let me see. I am present is the root chakra. I feel present. I love being present. I speak presence over myself, and then I know I am present. Because the I ams are kind of low. You want to, bring them up. Child, let's get into it. Okay, let me say what I said the last time. I said God is still in control. Jesus is still on the throne, and my grandparents and all of my ancestors are praying and watching over me. So yesterday there was a wonderful meeting about nothing that's really important. I should really be afraid of what happened in the meeting, but the way I see it is, if God does not want me here, he'll send me somewhere higher, somewhere better. So, oh well. So I was given 2 ultimatums of where I should physically be in the building. Like I said, this school is a matchbox, like literally, like I could only be in a couple of places, right? So I had to choose between the staff room, which, I left the staff rooms because they were very, very noisy. People were gossiping and complaining and blowing the air conditioning on me and making noise when I walked into the room and being quiet when I walked off the room. Just, shenanigans of low vibrational people who are toxic. And I'm not really sure where that stems from, but I know that I am the light and they are feeding their darkness. And I'm not upset with these people because they're being used by the devil. And I am not being used by anything. I am just being the light, okay? Because, I am the light, And so I was sitting in a few places, like I said before. Went to the art room. They locked me out the art room. Meanwhile, the Pakistani and Indian teachers can sit next to the PE teacher. There are 2 rooms there, not a problem. They can go there whenever they want to. But whenever I want a room, I can't have one, right? Sat in the library. The librarian, God bless her, love her, may he cover her. But child, why did you put your mouth on me? I did nothing to you. You fed me. You gave me human energy, food energy, and I gave you the light of God's energy. Okay, I always came in with the energy. When I lost my energy, she was like, And let me be quite clear with you. This child had the audacity to sneeze in my cup and then ask God to forgive her. My spirit was like, don't drink that coffee. When she turns her back, throw that outside. And I was like, wow, like, is it that serious? Like, I'm that much of a threat to you? That's crazy. And I was like, you know what? To God be the glory for all he has done. I'm very grateful for her feeding me and housing me and taking care of me and whatever the case may be. And so as soon as I caught wind that she done turned because she got birdies in her ear, i.e. the PE teacher who was just in there for food, okay? She just wanted my abundance. You know, she just wanted what was being given to me. All she had to do was ask for it, to be perfectly honest with you. All she had to do was ask for it. She could have had it. I mean, the librarian is a very nice person. She feeds anybody. She, you know, she has mother energy. You know, she's a really cool person. I still love her and I still love her kids. But let me tell you something. I said hello to this woman today. Did you not know she had her head down? As she should. She had her head down. You should have your head down. You know what you did. You know what you said? Girl, as much as I love on your children, as much as I bring you the energy, as much as I bring you the light of the Creator with my warmth, my beauty, oh girl, you know, I'm gonna leave that child alone. I'm gonna leave her alone because you know what? It's not even worth it. I can't even put time into caring about low vibrational people who chose to be low vibrational. Like, you are choosing to be low vibrational. That was a choice. Like, I choose to be amazeballs, okay? I wake up to be amazing. I wake up to go to work on time, do my job to the best of my ability, mind my business at all times, and go home to the life I've been blessed with. That's what I do, darling. That's what I do, darling. And even if I didn't have a paying job, I would do that every single day, right? Because unlike most people I work with, Mama has a life. Okay. So I was asked to pick 2 places to sit and then confirm with someone that I'm going to sit there. Now let me be quite clear with you about where I'm sitting. I'm sitting, you know, the staff rooms are stuffy, or sitting in a meeting room, darling. Because where I'm going next is probably going to be a meeting room, darling. So their meeting room is not too shabby, darling. Not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Not to my personal liking, but it's not too shabby. It's good for now until we find out my fate, you know, which I already know it. No big deal. Plan B and plan C is in effect. Okay. So it's a big meeting room with long table with chairs. It has 4 windows. It has 2 ACs. It has storage area. It has a mediocre desk and mediocre chairs. Because, you know, maybe I might be here and maybe in my future. This is where I belong. I belong in an open space where I can be myself, not be bothered with other people, and do what I gotta do, right? That's what I'm about, okay? So I figured I would pick my future, the present, where I'm supposed to be, on high, darling, in the lobby, next to the manager and the secretary and the 3 social workers we have, because we don't have an assistant manager. You know, at a real school it's called vice principal and principal, but you know, here it's manager and assistant manager, darling. So as I'm sitting there, can you guess what these people started to do? Just guess. I talked about it in other videos. Just guess. If you guess these people started following me, you guessed right. That's all they did. Everybody comes up to see me. Everybody looks up, walks in and looks in. The kids are like, hi. And I'm glad they did that, right? Just to let all of the administrative, all the big wig people sitting up here, let them know, darling, I am the leader here. I am the one that is loved and adored. People just tolerate you people, but they actually love Miss B, okay? And I know that just sends them into a rage, darling. Why do they love her so much? She's so average and ordinary. You know, she doesn't wear like the same clothes we wear. She doesn't smell like us. It's like, let me be quite clear with you. I keep telling you Adam and Eve look like me, darling. They didn't look like you. You wouldn't even be sitting here being rude and ornery and disrespectful to me if we hadn't given birth to you. Darling, You notice I haven't disturbed my makeup or my tears. My makeup, my makeup hasn't been disturbed because Mama B don't wear makeup, okay? Because I'm naturally beautiful. Even with my crooked off-white teeth, I'm still cute, okay? I'm pulling men and women. I don't want neither. All I want is the people to leave me alone, darling. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay? These people cannot figure out how is it that my role has been changed and I have time to read books, to write. I used to do this even when I had classes. Read books, write, do research, keep myself busy, eat healthy foods. These people are so hilarious. They got their coffee and their tea outside and they're eating like bread with, I'm like, listen, I'm glad that that's your diet, but Mama can't be eating that, okay? I can't. I have everything on the planet in my bloodline, and so we just can't do that. You name it, I got it, okay? We ain't doing it. We just ain't doing it. But let's talk about the people though, darling, okay? People are shouting up there, yelling at the cleaners, yelling for the cleaners. You know, somebody told me you got to be careful. You really got to be careful with people who have maids and nannies because they're used to using people. Let me say that. You got to be careful with some people who have maids and nannies in their house because they're used to using people. And if you're an empath person like me with beautiful light, who's a wonderful person who minds their own business, these people are using you, darling. They're using you for your energy. They don't like you. They like your energy. Okay? And these people may have more than you, right? House, car, married to your first cousin, children with accompanied with a stipend, each child. You have a nanny for each child. You have a maid. By all facets of the imagination, you have a life. You have something that people dream of, especially people in Palestine right now. You know it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. In the world, not just in Palestine, but you got kids out there with no shoes on, no parents, and y'all sitting up in here complaining and gossiping. What are y'all smoking? Stupid? You can't be smoking lovely, because if you were smoking lovely, you would look, feel, sound, and be just like Miss B. But you can, because you're smoking stupid. Y'all don't even smoke. You really look stupid now. Like, come on now. So they have to come up and see where I'm at, darling. And Miss Manager, darling, she keeps her door closed because I'm a threat. You know, when I wasn't there, the door was open. Actually, that's not true. When I wasn't there, the door was still closed. But now she has a real reason, because I walk around like this. You notice how my smile is so crooked and it's off-white, and I still look good with my smile. Hey, how are you? How's everything going? Fabulous. You look great, darling. All of you out there in YouTube land, you look great, darling. You look great, darling. Thank you for coming, and thank you for coming to the show, darling. I don't understand why people get dressed to the nines to come to work to prance around. But you know what? That's none of my business. I come to work to work. So while other people are prancing around, coffee, tea, pastries, whatever, snacks and nibbles and whatever the case may be, all this other kind of stuff, calling students into the, to the social worker's office, which is completely, whatever, here's the part I find very funny, right? So there's one person who sits there. She has an office and she has a staff room. She usually sits in her staff room. Guess where this child was sitting today? She sure was, and she was passing by looking in on me. I'm telling you, I am such a drug. These people are so obsessed with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, everybody knows. Even the kids know you're obsessed with me. You're delusional, you're delusional. You're wasting your time. You're also losing your mind. Okay? Y'all are delusional, darling. Delusional. I'm glad you come to work dressed to the nines because you still look delusional. That's why men, you got to be careful out here liking these women who have themselves all dressed up and smell like rhododendron, darling. Some of them, not all of them, that's their representative. Okay? What you see with me is what you get. Okay? The only part of this is not real is this part. Okay? All this other stuff up in here, that's my hair. I'm growing my hair out, darling. Okay? My teeth are crooked. They're off-white. My eyes are bad. I'm not wearing my glasses like I should. There's a problem. I'm going to check that out. No problem, darling. But let's be real, honey. What you see is what you get, okay? Walking back and forth. Even the cleaners are acting stupid. Okay, and the cleaners are still following me, darling. She has all 3 cleaners like, where's she going? What is she doing? Where's she going? What is she doing? Because I'm a threat. As long as I'm here, I'm a threat. As long as I'm in the building, I'm a threat. You know, the only realist teacher in there, she was like, I walked all around the school trying to find you. She said, why are you sitting here? I just was like, the manager. She was like, okay. Right? And let me tell you something. At 2 o'clock, everybody's door is closed. What do you think they're doing? Siesta, siesta. Siesta, siesta. Not fiesta. Siesta, siesta. Siesta, siesta. And I get it. It's hot outside. We should be sleeping. I get it. But you're at work. Darling, you're at work. No wonder you go home to do work. Because what are you doing at work? What you doing at work? What you doing at work? What you doing at work? No wonder we get emails at 9:31 at night. Because these people be sleeping in their offices, darling. Chill. I make them look so bad up there, darling. I'm doing research. I'm doing plan B, plan C. I'm writing things out, darling. Reading books, journaling, okay, recanting how I got here, talking about where I want to go, darling. Honey, we do not have time to be average and mediocre. That's why God made you. Not you, the people that are actually watching me. I'm talking about the people at my job, darling. Okay? That's why God made you. Not me, but you. So yeah, like, no. That's why God made you. Not me, but you. Okay? And as I'm speaking of the devil, this is a coworker right here. This child right here. Slowed down just to see me. This child is on so we had duties today. I had like, can I talk? Let me holler at y'all for a second. Let me holler at you. Do you realize the country I'm in, these people got all this money. Do you realize the school I'm at doesn't even have a proper canteen? These kids either have to eat outside in the heat or inside a classroom. Who got you looking like Jonathan Majors? I'm out here looking like Jonathan Majors. That don't make no sense. All this money. Mind you, this school was built, back when Methuselah was here. But child, y'all know what I'm talking about. God bless the person who made this school. The school wasn't made for vision. It was made for sight. What would I mean by that? When you have vision, you make it bigger. That doesn't mean you accept more students. That means you utilize the space for different activities. 21st century skills, darling. Okay? When you build for vision, build for the future. Don't build for the right now, right? Because this school is, like I said, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's not that big. It's not. But girls, they were just following me. Everybody was following me. Even the one male in the room, in the building. I don't really understand what's wrong with him. I make it very clear that I am not interested in him in the least. And I guess people are drawn to people who treat them like garbage. I don't treat him like garbage. I just don't acknowledge him. You know what I mean? I figure you're talking to the social worker, right? Like, the both of you are the product of your first cousins. Like, I wouldn't be interested in that. Well, there's nothing wrong with you marrying your first cousins because that's what you do here, but I would not be interested in that, right? Like, I don't know how people become attracted to people who don't realize that our pathologies are different. right? My pathology, my mother didn't marry her first cousin. She married a man who wasn't her first cousin, who was my father, who was amazing. He had his flaws, but he was still amazing. So that, that was annoying, walking back and forth. I'm like, okay. And then let's talk about this special needs teacher. Let's talk about this child. This child follows me everywhere I go. Not everywhere, but everywhere. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I be. Oh, Jesus is mine. Child, everywhere I go and everywhere I be. She like golden retrievers. What you doing? Where you at? Golden retrievers, they're very kind of clingy. That child is everywhere. Okay. I was in the library. She was in the library. I was in one classroom. She was in another classroom. I did not tell y'all she had the audacity to come to the science room where I was. This child brought herself into the meeting room with her student. This child, number one, is ashamed of the fact that she has a disability. She was slamming on the desk and wanting to close the door, and it's like, because you want to know why? Because she doesn't bring her into the meeting room. You want to know why she brought her into the meeting room? To impress Miss B, darling. I can't be impressed. Simply put, darling, I can't be impressed. You're trying to impress me. Why? Do you pray to me? Am I a prophet? I mean, I don't mind being seen as a prophetess, darling, but I'm not. Okay. But God did say, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm, honey. Looking at her like, I said, isn't the library open? Oh, I don't know. Child, you know it's open. Like, you know good and well this library is open. She just wanted to prop herself up in front of me. And you know what I did? Honey, I paid her no attention. No attention. I had so much fun paying her no attention. But they still don't pay me no attention. Y'all was like, nah, boo. We're not paying you no attention. Who are you again? I'm sorry. You're the special needs teacher, and as much as I value you and what you do, right now you're out of alignment. You're out of alignment. You're out of alignment. Baby, you out of alignment. I'm not the leader here. But can you see how apparently I am the leader here, because everybody's trying to impress me? I'm clearly the leader here. That's another reason why I chose to sit in the meeting room, darling. Because, the manager, she wants drama, honey. The people in that staff room are nothing but drama. They all come from the same city. And the name of the city means female dog. Girl, when somebody told me that, I like to die. I like to die when I heard that. I had to stop myself from laughing. I was like, y'all come from a city that is named, it's the name of it, there's a word for dog, and then there's a word for female dog, and the city is named female dog. Child, I laughed so hard I peed on myself. I'm not gonna even try to pretend like I didn't do that. I need to be wearing Depends when I look at stuff like that. That was hilarious. Oopity oop oop. That was hilarious, darling. It was hilarious, darling. It was hilarious. Oh, I'm on the back road, so hilarious. I can let you see the back roads, actually. Back roads. Let me see. Back roads. No, I'm gonna go this way. Back roads. I'm just all over the place. Back roads. So, yeah, darling, I need to be wearing Depends, because that just had me cracking up. I was like, this city is named what now? And every single person that stalks me lives in this city. Chill. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny? It's hilarity. It's hilarity. You know what the funniest thing is? With the situation being what it is, right? And everything's coming to a head. The obvious is going to happen. I still believe like I'm gonna be okay. Like I'm just gonna be okay, right? No matter what happens in this situation, because I feel like, listen, I know what's happening here. They know what's happening here. You should. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the PE teacher. Why this child comes up? Why she comes up to the front, looking at me. Did I tell y'all in the last? There had to be a video. I told you this child was staring at me in class. She stares at me in class. So one of the girls turned around and said, "Miss B, why is she staring at you?" I was like, Another student was like, "Miss B, why is she staring at you?" I was like, And that's why I didn't want to be in the PE room anymore. This child fixed her mouth to go up to the manager and complain about me interrupting her class. Like she don't interrupt my class 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day, when she could have did that on a break. But I don't feel no waste time. I truly don't, darling. Today obviously was a magnificent day. I really didn't want to sit up there because I really didn't want to be in these people's energy. But you know what? I'm a threat. I might as well be sitting up there with these folks. At least I'm working. Okay. I had a couple of classes today, you know. And truth be told, I'm getting real tired of teaching. Real tired of it. I'm ready for a transition. Right? I'm ready for a complete transition. This man is not trying to, you are not trying to do that to me, bro. Like, come on. That ain't even cute. What you doing? Sometimes I have a really hard time believing this is a religious country. This man just got dangerously close to my car. Like, and you're not even from this country. Come on now. I realize you want to get home, but bro, like, don't take it out on me. Lord. I'm only human after all. I'm still having an amazing day. And this man got the audacity, Lord Jesus, peace be upon you. This man got the audacity to be racing somewhere. The donkeys! The donkeys! Look at the donkeys! Hi! My window's dirty. Let me roll this mug down. Hi! Hi, Love Muffin Poosnies. How are you? I love you. I love you. Child, I love me some camels. Not camels. These are not camels. Donkeys. I love the wildlife. Love donkeys. I love the donkey poosnies. Love the donkey poosnies. They just made my day, darling. They made my day. I'm in high spirits. Hello. So I'm still a threat. And I'm sitting in my rightful place. However long this takes or lasts. All right, darlings. Thank you again so much for my subscribers. I love you people. You don't know how much this means to me. Most of you are just like, there's only 59. I couldn't care less. I'm happy about my 59. Soon it'll be 60. And soon it'll be 70. And soon it'll be 80. And then it'll be 90. And then 100. And then I will get to 1,000. And then beyond. So I want y'all to go to work on time, do your job to the best of your ability, mind your business at all times, and go home to the life you've been blessed with. See you in the next video. Ooh.